Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been so long. If you don't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram to keep up with my recent posts. Now I'm just going to take my Huda Beauty brow pencil in the shade 6, but I wasn't really feeling the way the color was showing up, so then I went in with the Benefit Brow in the shade 4.5. Y'all hear Bryce in the back being all ghetto? He was not trying to let me be great. I had to re-record so many times. So I just start by outlining the bottom and then I just fill in the hairs. I'm being very light-handed. I'm not doing anything too extra or too crazy. And I'm really just following the natural shape of her brows. This brow was longer than the other one and I didn't peep until the end of the video. Yeah, I know y'all peep my naps. Y'all don't mind them, okay? I'm at home, I'm chilling, I'm practicing. I ain't even worried about none of that, but don't mind my naps, for real. Now I'm going to take my Too Faced concealer in the shade Warm Sand and I'm just going to clean up her brows. And I'm using that concealer as a base for my eyeshadow. My lighting was a little bit off in this video, not too much, but it was just coming off just a little bit lighter than it was in person. Then I'm just going to take my Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to move all that concealer to all over her lid, and I'm just going to nicely blend that in so I can get a clean surface for my eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take my Pond's moisturizer and I'm just going to moisturize her face. I'm taking more moisturizer than I normally would because she has very dry skin. So yeah. Now this baby is my NYX Power Grip Primer Serum thing. It's the green one that has like the electrolytes in it. I love this. It's a great primer. I use this even when I don't have on makeup. It's really nice. Their whole new collection with the skin is really nice. That setting spray, so popping, especially if you need to depowder your face. Now we're going in with foundation and I took 3 foundations. I took Nars Tahoe, I took Maybeline Cappuccino, and I took Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I don't really remember the name of that one because that's from her kit. I don't really use that. But everything will be down below, of course. But I'm just taking my Sephora brush and I'm just nicely placing that, kind of blending it before I really blend it. Now I'm taking my Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to blend this in. I'm literally just patting. I'm not doing any swiping motions or any harsh motion. I'm literally just patting it into her skin. Now I'm taking that same concealer I used for her eyebrows, and that was the Too Faced concealer in the shade Warm Sand, and I'm just placing this on the highlight points of her face, which is under her eyes, her nose, her chin, forehead, you guys know. And I take the concealer on the back of my hand, maybe like one little swipe from the actual concealer, and then I take a little bit from my brush and I place it wherever I'm going to place it. So I'm really using thin layers. I'm not going in and using a whole bunch of product. I'm using thin layers and building it as I go. Then I'm taking the shade Suede Mocha in the Black Radiance foundation stick, and I'm just going to contour her face. Now I'm just taking my Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to blend out that contour. I'm going to go with my Real Techniques brush and I'm just going to blend out her concealer. I'm going to go back and forth with the concealer brush and what I use for her contour, just so I can get the perfect ratio of everything and nothing sitting on top of each other. Now I'm just going to blend out the end of her concealer, just where her contour and concealer meet, just because I want to blend out the contour and I don't want the concealer to sit on top of the contour. That's really not a good look. But I also don't want to blend out the under eye yet, because you know it gets it'll get wrinkled too fast, you know, if you're not ready to set it right away, and I don't like to set my concealer until everything is blended out. Now I'm ready to blend out under her eye. Well, I thought I was ready. You'll see after this clip I had forgot to contour her nose, so that's what I'm doing right now. And then I'm going to continue to blend out her under eye just to make sure it's very seamless and ready for the powder. So I'm taking a small but still fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out her nose contour, and I'm bringing it into her eyebrows just because it gives it a nice finish and it doesn't look like the two lines just came out of nowhere. Now listen, if you're a bit advanced or if you know what you're doing, you could do this step, but if you don't, I don't recommend doing this step. This is my sister and I know like how she like her glam. I know she likes extra contour, and you know I was going full face with this because whatever. But I'm going in with Too Faced concealer in the shade Cocoa. This one is really dark, but I use a very little bit. What I did was I dipped a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand, and then I blended that out with my hand, and then I took the brush and very lightly went in with the concealer. And we wanted her highlight a little bit more brighter, so I added Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan Deep Sand under her eye, and then I'm going to blend everything up. Now I'm going in with my AC Cosmetics powder. This is the shade No Shine Translucent. This powder is very nice. It's very thin and fine, but because of that, you have to go in with more than I would usually like to go in with. But because it's so easy to blend, it's kind of okay to go in with more because it's literally easy to blend. It's going to go right into the skin. So with this powder, I actually like to bake, and I usually don't. So that's good. I was really just so impressed by this powder. I'm just using it all over to set all over the face. Usually I would use a powder that's like her shade, but I just wanted to give it a go, and it actually came out really nice. And now I'm going in with one of my favorite go-to palettes right now. It is the Bolive Nude Persuasion palette. I love this palette. I don't remember off the top of my head what shades I use, but it'll be in the description box below. I have not put this palette down since I got it, seriously. But I'm taking that shade and I'm just putting it all over her eyelids. I wanted this to be a transition, but I also wanted this look to be really smoked out, so I was just adding it all over. Now I'm taking the chocolate brown shade and I'm just gonna put that on the outer corners of her eyes and bring it a little bit into the inner corner, but just very lightly. I'm mainly focusing on the outer corners. I'm just going to take a deeper chocolate shade and then I'm just going to work that on the outer part just to give this look some more depth. I'm basically going to place it where I put that other chocolate shade, but just to make this eye a little bit more deeper and give a false cut crease effect. I'm going to go in with one of the beige shades at the top of the palette and I'm just going to pack that into her lid, but I'm going to blend it as I'm patting it. Then I'm just going to make sure that everything is blended nicely and there's no harsh lines and none of my color got lost. I'm just taking that same brush that I used for the other shadows and I'm just going to reinforce that color. She's really a nasty ass bitch. Going in with my NYX Epic liquid liner in the shade black and I'm just going to do, I'm not going to do a wing, I'm just going to literally give her liner. If I didn't already say it, just don't mind the makeup on the back of my shirt. I'm going to take the black Radiance contour palette in the shade light. I would usually go in with medium with her, but because I went in with that Cocoa from Too Faced, I'm just going to lightly bronze up her face. I'm going in with my MAC liner. I don't remember which one this is, but it'll be listed down below. I'm going to take Cork Lip Liner from MAC and I'm just going to line her lips. This is really light, but I'm just using this as a skip step so I can outline how far I want to go with her lashes and her blush. You guys know this already. If you already, watched my videos before, if you didn't, you need to go check up on that. Get up on the game, girl. Going in with my Eye Envy glue from Kiss. I love this glue. Like, I love it. I usually have trouble with putting on lashes with like duo glue. I hate duo glue, but with this, it is the bomb. If you watch my other videos, you know that I usually use hair glue, but this really mimics hair glue really nice. And I'm using the Taylor Minx lashes in the shade Whisk Me Away. I love her lashes. You already know the vibes. And now that I have the lashes on, I can see how far or how pigmented I want to go with my eyeshadow. So I'm just building that up to my liking. Then I'm going to take Morphe Trendsetter lip liner. And I'm going to use that as her real lip liner just to plump her lips a little bit more. My sister want big lips, y'all. So that's what we're going to do. I'm taking a small detailed brush and I'm using all the shades that I used on her eyes, on the lower lash line. I'm just not using the beige shade. I'm using everything else but the beige shade. And now I'm lightly wiping away that setting powder. When I tell you this setting powder is bomb, usually my sister cannot bake at all, but this setting powder, literally, you guys see, it's literally perfect. It's literally a no shine. It has no color to it. I love it. I'm definitely going to get more. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Bakery blush. You guys know this is my favorite blush. I love their blush. For some reason, it's only at Target, but I'm using the orange one. I had just picked this up one. I don't know the name. It'll be down below. But this one is so pretty. I fell in love instantly. Now, when I don't have my Benefit brow setting gel, I use my Duo Glue. This is the only thing I might use a Duo Glue for, but I'm just going to lightly brush that. It just gives it a long-lasting look, and it kind of does feather out the brows just a little bit, but not too much. Going in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm just going to spray her, drown her, drench her, all of that. We need to depowder. Then I am taking my Maybelline lipstick in the shade Driver. This is my personal lipstick, and girl, this is my sister, so I'm gonna just put it directly on her lips. I don't do that for clients ever. But anywho, I'm taking a brush and I'm just gonna blend that out so it won't be like liner and lips. It'll be a nice blend. You need this in your kit. This is the NYX setting spray. This is the new one. It's the pink one. I don't even know what it's called. I just know that it is very wet, so it depowders really good, but it does give the skin a nice finish. It makes it look all radiant and stuff. But then I'm going to take my mascara. This is a MAC mascara. I think this is Diminish, whatever. I don't know, but it'll be down below. And I'm just going to carefully, very carefully, because I'm very clumsy and I don't have a steady hand. So I'm just going to put that on her bottoms. And I'm going to make sure her brows are good. Like I said, I didn't notice the big brow until after. But anyway, yeah. Now you can totally leave the look with the matte lip just like this, but me, I just wanted a little bit more razzle dazzle, and I thought the gloss will go really nice over top of that. So I'm going to take, let's see which one I take. Oh, I'm going to take my Revlon gloss. I love this gloss, y'all. This is really good. It has like a nice, it doesn't even really, like, it sparkles but not too much. It's a really nice topper. I wanted a little bit more color because it kind of got lost in the gloss, so I'm taking MAC See-Through and I'm just focusing that in the center of her lips. And that is it. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys love the look. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok to keep up with all my looks. I promise you guys I will try my best to get back into the YouTube. I'm trying. I'm gonna get my lighting right. We're gonna get back into the family. But for now, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. Love you guys.